Good morning. Today I'm going to talk to you about beliefs and changing your beliefs during your learning process through entrepreneurship, and then a little bit about identity. And I'm going to talk about whether this stuff is actually important in your journey of starting a business and transitioning to an entrepreneur and developing that kind of thinking. And the short answer is yes, I think it is important because there might be some of you out there that still believe that becoming wealthy and going against the script and going against the norm is just for like the successful people or the select few, like they were gifted or they had it easy. Like that's the that's the big misconception, is that the successful people had it easy or they got successful overnight. I'm not sure if you think that way, but I'm talking to those of you who do think that way. And maybe I can try to change your beliefs a little bit. So, the reason these people got successful and wealthy is because they ate shit. They endured challenge for a long period of time. And now a lot of like how you view these people, whether it's like personal through their personal brand, is marketing. Like, think about the top athletes. They're like through marketing, they're purposely put up on a pedestal as like a king or like a god. And for people who are unaware of this, maybe you're aware of it, but for people who are unaware of this, it makes you like create a separation of you and them. For some people, it might inspire them. And that's the point that I want to get you to. You see these people on the pedestal, but you don't see a difference between you and them because really we're all just people. So, yeah, my goal of this video was is really to just talk about beliefs and learning, changing your beliefs through learning. So, not to make some sort of like motivational video, but yeah, hopefully that can help a little bit. So, yeah, my beliefs changed through learning over the last like couple years. And a lot of it has changed through content that I've consumed. And I started to be pretty careful about the content that I consume. I consume from entrepreneurs and a select few of them, and ones that I actually trust, because if you don't trust them fully, then you can be getting influenced by them. They can be changing your beliefs, but they can be changing it in a bad way. Like they can be influencing you towards a direction that you don't want to go. So that's why it's important not to just hop around from influencer to influencer to influencer. You want to get your beliefs changed by a select few people that you actually trust. And I'm not just saying that because I want you to like watch my videos, get your beliefs changed by me. I'm just saying that that is actually what I have found the most helpful in changing my beliefs and actually moving towards a path of what I think is closer to these people that I'm following. And it's a select few. So during your process of learning, you're going to get some beliefs challenged, and there's going to be some things said about making money and about doing things differently that cause pain, and you sort of get defensive. It's like he's not really meaning that. Like, no way he means actually wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and work for 12 hours a day like that. No one can actually do that. Like, the reason that is because if they say something like that, you believe that you can't do that, or you believe that, oh, not it's not possible. So, for example, I was watching one of the influencers that I follow named Hamza, and he talked about going into monk mode. Like it's time to go into monk mode. And during this period of time, like you really need to work on business, and that's it. Like 12 hours a day. And I know it sounds crazy. And for me, it even like caused a like it questioned my beliefs because I was like, no way. Like he doesn't actually mean working 12 hours a day. Like no one does that, or like that's just crazy, or that's bad for your mental health. But if I kept this train of thinking, then I could be missing the opportunity to actually follow what he's saying and create actual wealth like he's saying. So if I trust him, which if you don't know them in person, it's tough. But if you feel like they're authentic and you actually trust them, they tell you to do that, work 12 hours a day, then you kind of have to keep your beliefs open. You're going to have to keep your beliefs open during this process. For books, a book I was reading was called The Great Rat Race Escape by M.J. DeMarco. And he really goes against like traditional knowledge about building wealth. And he talks against saving every penny you got, putting it into the stock market, and doing that for 30 years until you retire. Like that is probably a lot of our beliefs, but he challenges that and says that is not the actual way to go about it. The way to get wealthy is by multiplying your income. Your income is really the only thing that makes you wealthy. And so it's important that when your beliefs are being challenged about what you know, to understand that you're probably going to get a little bit defensive, but try to put some trust into what they're saying and keep your beliefs open. So hopefully this helps and hopefully this all makes sense. I now have a school for young entrepreneurs starting your first business, so I'd be happy to help you with that. You can check out the link in the description, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.